Let's go through the news today, chat, while I wait for the next game to start. Chat, Tyler 1 died.
Okay, boss is back. We're going back in. Big heals on me.
Tyler 1 died.
Big heals on me. I'm pulling boss back. Big heals on me.
Oh my god. What's he gonna do now, bro? His character's dead? Is he coming back to League now, or is he running it back?
Melee out. Shit. Oh, oops.
Everybody out, everybody out.
Everybody out, everybody out, everybody out, everybody back up. Okay, go back in. Go back in. Everybody back in. Everybody back in. I'm death wishing. Big heals. Big heals on me. Big heals on me. I'm death wishing. Fuck it. Big heals on me.
Holy shit.
He doesn't know what he's gonna do yet.
Big heals on fucking me. You can't listen. Finish it. Fuck them. Don't run. Finish. Finish. Don't run. Finish. Finish.
Look how many people are running away. Oh my god. That's crazy. That he lost his character. That's crazy. He lost his character. Apparently this person didn't save himself.
No! Everybody out, everybody out.
Everybody out, everybody out, everybody out, everybody back up. Okay.
Apparently this guy...
Get bombed in here.
Go back in, everybody back in, everybody back in.
Sony.
No, Tonka's gonna die!
Big heals on me! Big heals
He
on
ate
me!
the last tick!
I'm death wishing, fuck it! Big heals on me!
He's pushing it back more!
Shit.
What the fuck is
Big
this?
heals on me!
Tonka!
Big heals on fucking me! You can't listen! Finish it! Fuck them! Don't run! Finish! Finish! Don't run! Finish!
He charges back in. Oh my god. Respect though. Respect for charging back in. Respect for charging back in. Why the fuck is Tyler leading a WoW raid? Why is he doing that? Chat, who else died? But he says Tyler doesn't want to run again.
Regardless, blah blah blah. The one call I actually make that I need 39 people to listen to, 30 people run away. So, and again, I was telling it to my chat. I invited people I spent time with in dungeons for hours, by the way. Hours. All of them. And this entire list. Except for like one healer and they still all did it.
Everyone run away.
So if these fucking people that I spent my own personal hours with are perma running away like this, nobody except for like a lot, Ompy was in there beside me, Mir, then what's going to stop him from doing it again?
He's done. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. So for those who don't know, Riot removed Hextech chests in League of Legends. And the community was in outrage because they used Hextech chests to get skins. But Riot removed them without any reasoning. And now they've come out with their reasoning. And the TLDR of the first 4 minutes is, hey, you guys are unlocking Hextech chests for free for the last few years. And we are not making as much money as we would if they were removed, because we need to be a sustainable business. So we need to make sure that we remove Hextech chests to prevent people from getting free skins, so that we can make more money to keep sustaining League of Legends. That was their reasoning. Which I'm kind of surprised they even said that. And the outrage is crazy. It has 5.3 million views with 4k likes and 5,000 comments. And it is just pure quote retweets of people saying that it's just money hungry, billion-dollar company, hungry for money, la 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 la. Everyone's preying on their downfall. A lot of people actually tweeted that they're uninstalling. And as much as I'm like, sure man, you do you, I know for a fact you're reinstalling in a week. You're fucking addicted. Don't try and convince anyone else. But yeah, I get that they're a business, so I get that they would say like we're a business and stuff like this. But the problem is, I think once you give someone something, it's very hard to take it away. You can't just give someone free chests for years and years and years and years and then take it away from them. That's so unhealthy for like the player, you know. I feel like I don't know how long were Hextech chests out for. They've been out for like 8 years at least. No, these Hextech chests. You can limit it a bit and reduce like the drop rate maybe or something. I'm not sure, but I feel like if you remove it and say we need more money, it's just gonna cause a fucking outrage, and obviously like it did. It's But isn't there other ways that they can monetize shit? Like, isn't Valorant purely... Like, Valorant and esports are so heavily tied together that isn't Valorant's business model really based on esports and bundles and people pushing bundles to help League make more money and like digitize revenue? I feel like they could do the same thing if they wanted to with like League of Legends teams, you know? They could make like bundles for teams. The only thing that teams have gotten in the last 10 years is a fucking icon, isn't it? That's it. If they want to, if they went into the world and be like, hey guys, we know that world skins are really prestigious and we want to make them prestigious, so everyone who wins worlds will be making prestigious skins. However, for our revenue model and to make more business for the teams and for us, we will be making skins for bundles for teams as well, you know? Or like, we'll be making icon, emote, and skin bundle. I think that would be a lot more understandable from the community than people going... Than removing the things that people enjoyed the most of getting free stuff, right? Something like that. It's just an example, right? I'm just spitting ideas for ways to make more money. I can just type this in Twitter. Hextech chests. And every tweet is just... people quote retweeting it, saying that they're gonna uninstall, it's over, they're done, they're out, fuck you. Why are you doing this all for free? So yeah, absolute outrage. But basically, like, I'll give you the reason that they say it is basically it's just it's the way it's worded, you know. Champion skins are what you really love the most. We did a lot of testing over the years, and champion skins, they were the #1 thing that you cared about.
Most of you care about more than anything else.
So we're gonna take away your free stuff and make you pay.
Adding pay for power content is a non-starter for us.
We know some of you aren't interested in the business side of things, or even cosmetics in general, and that others won't believe this isn't about increasing profit year over year. This is about ensuring the sustainable long-term health of League, though, and we do hope this is helpful context for those of you who've been wondering what our thinking was with this change. We want to ensure League remains a great, fully free-to-play game. We believe a change like this, while unpopular, is the right call and allows us to deliver not just on our plans today, but also our plans for League in the future. Now, we'll be sure to give you more content.
As much as it like could be true, I just don't think the community's gonna believe it. And also, I saw this Reddit thread. Riot is making almost the same mistake as Blizzard. It got confirmed that Hextech chests are gone, and in its place will be keep having these terrible implemented battle pass and gacha pools. That's where it doubles down, you know? They remove the Hextech chests to make you pay more money for skins, but they don't give you an alternative or like a side grade. It's just, here's a fucking shit battle pass and gacha pools. That's what's in their place. This is almost the same mistake that Blizzard made with Overwatch 2. The only thing that still holds players to League's core gameplay, which got untouched. But people are already leaving for Marvel Rivals, Dota, and Fortnite, which have great battle passes. League is dead and will die is a term commonly thrown around whenever someone quits the game, but for the first time, League seems to be in actual danger of just losing too many players to keep up. We all know the whales are the ones paying the big bucks. We also know the whales need the common players to actually play the game. Let's hope Riot rethinks their approach, or at least the whales are able to finance whatever husk of a game LoL is becoming. When they said that LoL would change in 2025, we'd never expect it to be for the worse. Goodbye, everyone. Yeah, they've definitely caused a massive hole. What the fuck is this? Trending. They've definitely caused a massive hole in...
that makes Nongshim to confuse
in the way the players get skins and have to pay for shit. What's the best thing they can do now? I don't know, man. I'm not a game developer. But I'm guessing... I think the best thing they can do now is... say like, okay, we fucked up. We hear you. Here's a better battle pass. A way better battle pass. I presume is their angle that they'll go for. I doubt they'll bring chests back. I think Riot will never bring the chests back. They would never remove something, double down as to why they removed them, and then bring them back. No shot. They would just never do that. I feel like a company and a game would never do that. Maybe they would do it in like 5 years and remodel it, being like, we're bringing back Hextech chests, but here's what's different. But they would never in the same year or two bring it back. No way. I don't think that's how companies and businesses work.
Yeah, you're kind of wondering
Like, they're responsive to the community, but not that responsive. But I never thought of this angle. I always thought the downfall of League, because I'm like very esports heavy, would be very esports based. You know, like people will lose interest, viewership will go down, people will play the game less because the balance is not fun and the game's not fun. I never actually thought about the monetization aspect as well. Because right now the game is, personally, I think the game is in a very weird state where people aren't enjoying it as much. And it has been like that for years. Right? I think no one, it's no secret that like League in general has become less fun to play for the average casual player. Because A, there's too much to keep up with because it changes too much and new champions come out. And B, it's getting overly frustrating with how much fucking mechanics are in the game. The barrier for entry is just getting higher and higher every day. So when it comes to playing, I feel like it's in a bit of a struggle. Also, the higher end players aren't happy with the way the game's balanced. So that's another aspect, I suppose. B, there's actually games that are being made that are actually pretty solid these days. I feel like there's not been many good multiplayer games. Maybe this is a stupid take, but like there's not been that many good multiplayer games over the last few years. You know, like Supervive came out, people went to it, but then came back. Over the last 4 years, it's been single-player MMOs that have been like... single-player RPGs that have been really good. But in terms of multiplayer games, everyone does the same cycle. They always come back to LoL, CS, WoW, or like some other equivalent like Dota. Or old-school game. Everyone does this circle. You quit LoL, you go to CS for a bit, or you play like Call of Duty for a bit, or Fortnite, you play a bit of WoW maybe, or RuneScape, then you come back to LoL, and this circle has been like unbreaking. But now, Marvel Rivals has come out, and now Overwatch is fucked. So I worry in the next few years that if this trend of like good multiplayer games comes along, something will come along and just fucking take out League at this rate.
But in a game like this where all the skirmishes don't go your way, good luck fixing that in 5 minutes.
Yeah, gonna be tough here.
And also like League of Legends esports viewership is like trending downwards too. So if the viewership's trending down, the gameplay and barrier for entry is getting harder, and now the monetization aspect for the avid players is getting bad. I don't know what the next pillar is. Maybe the next pillar is like another good competitor. Then that's when I think the foundation crashes, right? The last pillar is Faker. I mean, for the esports side, you're right, yeah? Faker leaving will be fucking nightmare. But not for the game side, I think. I don't know how many... You'd be surprised, but I feel like there's a lot of people who play League that just don't watch League. True, there's a lot of people who watch League who don't play it, you're right. But I feel like there's probably more people who play that don't watch than people who don't play that watch. Actually, maybe that's wrong as well. Holy fuck, there's a lot of people that tune into League. Chat, final question. Did this Hextech chest removal make you stop playing League, yes or no? Has this been like a final straw for you, be honest?
Don't know what they'd be fishing for if that was going to be the case. However, we'll see.
Actually, a surprising amount of yeses, actually. I thought everyone would just say no. Mine was Vanguard. Didn't play in the first place, stopped 5 years ago. Already stopped playing, yes, 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 yes. The season being shit made me stop. I've stopped playing League for weeks. I stopped because of it, yes. Chat, you know what needs to happen? Listen, I know what needs to happen. A clean slate is what needs to happen. A clean slate might bring people back. It's time for League of Legends 2. It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen, and it's gotta happen, I think. I feel like every game I've seen goes in that direction. Overwatch and CS.
Yeah, but there were so many strong picks available, and now.
And I guess does Dota count? I don't know. Just release. I guess they're gonna have to release League 2.
Is the worst pick into Elise in the bottom lane, and that one's globally banned by Fearless. So, you know, you gave over the.
I think they'll do that in like 5-10 years.
In its own right, but now Keria has. I mean, Keria's kind of known.
That's my I have two theories, chat. I have two theories. Okay. I don't know which one of these will age better, or if they'll both age like milk, and then we'll talk about the draft. I have two theories. Theory number one is they make League 2. And then that's the direction they go. My second theory is they released the League MMO,
I think I like the Lee Sin more.
I like the Wukong just because
and then then Riot jumped ship. You know,
owner on Lee Sin is just better.
Riot jumped
Because we
ship
know just how good this
and
guy
invests
is
everything into the
as
MMO,
a
and
champion.
like League slowly just
Doran's
disappears.
Rumble, not necessarily as
And then the
scary as
MMO
it
is like where all the TV shows are made from, and like everyone's like, oh my god, the TV show came out, and it's the same time as MMO, and like it's with Netflix, and then like all the normies and shit like that. They're like, oh my god, new MMO, it's about League and shit. What? Did he just slam an Anivia? What is happening on the Reddit? The GAM vs TLN match promo is nuts.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The GAM vs Talon? Oh my god, the hype teaser for it?
Ladies and gentlemen. Finally, it has come down to this. We can now settle which is the better team. Is it
Karsa?
Or is it GAM?
Let me break it down for you. It's gonna be quick and simple. You're gonna die. We're still gonna be the kings of Pacific.
Ooh, 8 PCS championships. Well, guess what? We got 11 of those. Where's our trophy? Where's our trophy? Huh?
You call that a trophy? This is a trophy. Kogi, 나와줄래? Where
Smoke!
were you at Worlds in 2021? Oh, that's right. Nowhere. Remember, we fought for you. Does VCS ring a bell?
Says the team that got 3rd place in 2022. I mean, was that even you? That team went by a different name. Shit, I don't see you guys taking down LPL teams in a best of 1.
Levi, you should go join Maple in the retirement home.
Hey! That was uncalled for.
You guys lost Maple, and your mid laner, he hasn't even been to Worlds in 5 years. And your in-game economy can't even beat the watch on your jungler's wrist.
Oh! Oh damn! What is that? A Richard Mill? What the fuck?
How did Woody get a 3-year deal? What, does he have nudes on you?
Huh? What?
But the point is, you're not running a team, you're running an elderly home. Kiaya, what you gotta say?
Wait, I don't get it. Wait, what's
Stop
that
making
from?
those silly faces. Why are you even wearing sunglasses inside? What does GAM time even mean?
What do you mean, what does GAM time mean? It's always GAM time, baby!
Ooh. Oh, PSG vs BDS.
不要再吵了！难道你们忘记我们彼此是最好的兄弟吗？
It's okay, it's okay.
He's right, bro. I'm sorry.
My bad. Love you guys, man.
We're still gonna beat you on the weekend.
Get that!
Who's got the boxing gloves on? What? Did someone just bottle him?
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This weekend, don't forget to catch Talon. This is GAM.
You know what time it is? It's GAM time.
Yo, that was so cool. That was so different. I like that a lot, that teaser. I like that a lot. That was really good. Holy fuck, I've never seen that kind of content before. That was great. Yo, mega good one. Wait, what is this?
I mean, just take the mark. I'm going mid and crown it up, or... Yeah, but I just don't know how many people of them are there. Yeah, they could be there. They could be there.
Attack on 40 seconds stop.
Nocturne has ult too. Maybe you
Is
can
he timing sums?
Like we can kill this guy. Or Nocturne has
Is he timing sums? Oh my god. When was the last time Faker played Zed? Little bro, you have a video on it. Was that the last time he played Zed? Bro, isn't this 2017? Bro, I look like I'm streaming in a basement. But that wasn't from 2017. Velia's Pantheon, Velia's Nidalee. A rat told me this community would enjoy this. A trailer for a game I'm making called War Rats. What the fuck is that? That just looks like Age of War, but with rats. It's Age of War with rats. What is he playing the drums? Bro, Age of War is a legendary game, though. Age of War is a legendary game. Yeah, Joe Marsh made a statement about wait, where the fuck was it? Joe Marsh made a statement about Rekkles and stuff, praising his dedication, humility. I embrace challenge of moving to a foreign country and speak language. Rekkles attitude traits and creating a rare level of self-awareness during player transition to AD carry support. AD carry support. During the time of T1, Rekkles' goal was to focus on competing at the highest level within esports, futsal, or chess. Futsal. First time in a decade, he didn't have to carry the weight of being the face of an organization in the region. That he was able to focus. I can't speak to Martin as an 18-year-old, but the 28-year-old is a fantastic, perfect teammate. Our experience in the team was overwhelmingly positive. During Worlds 2024, the team enjoyed having him around. I'll never forget our conversation backstage for the trophy ceremony about his next step with Lost Zone and his good friend Caedrel. He will always have a home and career with T1, Martin and his family. Hell yeah, Joe Marsh. Hell yeah. This is the most crazy thing. I don't know, we've already seen this, chat, but I don't know if you've seen this, but this is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Today I'm gonna show you one of the craziest exploits I've ever seen in League of Legends.
The most mental thing I've ever seen,
and I've seen many. The fact that this is even possible just blows my mind. Have a look at Senna and Renata going inside the enemy base. Surely they just want to kill someone in the fountain, right? Nope. They have a better idea. Senna attacks the enemy shop.
They fixed it in SEA,
yes,
gang.
You heard it and seen it right. Attacking the shop. And after a few seconds of attacking that, she manages to destroy the enemy shop. She even gets plus 50 gold for it. So now what? Can players with destroyed shops still buy
Why is there even an animation for the shop to die? I don't get it.
Items? Well, yes and no at the same time. If you are alive and you go back to base to buy the items,
it's coded as a Nexus.
This will not work. Here you can see a Trundle with 3000 gold and also Sejuani and Vayne with some gold going back to base thanks to Attackant's withdrawal, and none of them bought any items.
It's just a feature.
Cannot. This is simply not possible. The only
But then why would it code to stop you buying items?
way to buy items if your shop is destroyed is when you die. After you die and you are in your grey screen.
How does anyone even discover that, bro? You give people enough time, they'll discover everything.